week's episode of Sauced in the City, the 9 o'clock magic hour comedy church, where we get together with our comedic cast after their long weeks in comedy, and we catch up and woosah and see what is going on and what is going down. We have only one rule, and that is to come as you are, because we definitely will be coming as we are. That is just the thing that we do. So y'all just gonna have to get used to it and get down and get ready to clown on this Sunday morning. It is going to be a good one, y'all. We have a lot of folks in the studio. And if you would like to see them while you guys are hanging out in your living room on your couch, you can access your Roku device or a friend that has one. And if you don't know anybody, just let me know, because apparently I have 688 people that do know. Then you are going to download the UBSN TV app. And it is free. It is free 30. It is free all day. It is free. And it is the best price on the market. Okay. Because you can't beat free. Then you guys are going to search Sauced in the City. You cannot miss it. It's in the logo. It's really hard to miss. There it is right there. You're going to search Sauced in the City. And then you guys are going to be hurled into our world of comedy. Today, because it is Comedy Church, we have been blessed with the Dr. Reverend Jelly Roll being in the house. And we're going to let him take it from here with our prayer for the episode.
In the name of Richard Pryor, Dick Gregory, and George Carlin, can I get a fuck yeah?
Fuck yeah.
Dear Lord, God of comedy, God who makes us all laugh and pee our pants, we ask for your blessings on this show. And the first blessing is for Betsy, because without Betsy, there is no us up here. People just be watching their damn phones with blank screens. So let's bless Betsy and her bits and her bites and her little sexy sectors. Lord have mercy. Bless. Put my hand upon Betsy. Go ahead. Yeah, there you go, Betsy. There you go. I want to say, Lord, bless Shaquan, and we thank you that her shirtless husband is not with her today. Because last time we saw her, he was just running around half buck naked. Or her buck was naked. I don't know if he's a buck or not. That's between the two of them. None of my business. Lord, bless Ben. We don't care that Ben Man. We don't care that his middle name is With. Don't care. None of our business. None of our business. Dear God, and help Marcus. Help Marcus from not freezing up. It's like he's checking bars instead of visiting bars. Help him out so he'll just stop pixelating. The man needs help. Lord, help him. Dear God, help Stan understand that golf is like life. The fewer strokes, the better. All right. Dear God, Ty Riggs came here for love, but I'm already married. Sorry to disappoint you, Ty. Sorry. G. Dane, I'm so glad that he's made it safely. He was down under the weather with a broken wrist, but he was able to masturbate with his other hand. Bless the Lord. Bless the Lord. And Sister Brenda Brown said that we were practicing. We're getting ready for TV. And so we bless you, Lord, and we thank you for Linda and her color bars that we can just use to adjust our TV sets. Bless you, Lord. And in the name of Dick Gregory, George Carlin, and Richard Pryor, and Moms Mabley, what the fuck? Yeah. Can I get a fuck yeah?
Fuck yeah!
Yeah.
And let the choir say amen.
Amen.
Welcome and good morning, Shaquan. Good morning to Comedy Church. I hope we're living up to the to some form of a church. How are you, my dear?
I am fine. Y'all already know what I'm doing. I'm chilling like a villain, drinking my watermelon, taking my penicillin while I'm swimming, just chilling out here listening to GD fuck up every kind of prayer that ever existed in the name of everything. Lord have mercy. Richard Pryor, he must have been turning in his grave. But I'm here, y'all. I'm here, y'all.
You about to get the Lord to come down up on you. That is Dr. Reverend Jelly Roll. Get it together. Next up, we have Ben Man. Welcome and good morning, Ben.
Good morning.
How are you, sir?
Doing great. I'm happy to be
Good.
here.
Yeah, you look good and you sound good. And I'm so happy to have you on our screen. We gonna get some healing in and of not the sexual type, but we gonna get to that later in the green room afterwards.
Oh, right on.
Comedian G Dane, welcome and good morning, sir.
What to do? What to do? What's going on? Roku, UBSN TV, everybody in Austin City family. It's Comedy Church Sunday. Y'all ready? Let's get it in. Easy call.
Easy call. It is good to see you this morning, my brother, my family. I'm looking forward to seeing you in Vegas. It's going to be quite the humdinger because now
Mhm.
we're not staying in the same spot. Oh no, no. Like that would be too simple. We're
Right.
we're not going to stay in the same spot. That's crazy. But we're going to get to that in the show because for the people tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond, they're going to want to know. Next up, we have Ty Riggs. Hi, good morning, sir.
Hey, good morning, everybody.
Looking like the black baby Jesus that we all talk about. Lisa Wood, here go your black baby Jesus. You talking about a committed relationship? I'm just saying. No. How are you, sir? It's good to see you.
Yeah, it's good to see you too. I'm all good.
Thank you so much for joining us. Next up, we have Stan Tunnel.
Tanel. Stan Tanel.
Tanel.
Yes.
Okay. You should put a hyphen in that. Stan Tunnel. There you go.
What's going on, y'all?
What's going on, sir? How are you doing this morning?
So as I don't believe in mornings, man. Afternoon this would have been great, but in the morning it's hard. It's hard for me.
It's hardcore, huh?
Yeah.
Well, the good part about it is that we definitely have a 6 p.m. episode. So we're going to see you in all the formats.
And I
It's
thank
all
you
good.
for inviting me to the 6 p.m. instead of the 9 p.m. 9 a.m. I,
Absolutely.
I
But
love you.
he said, I love you, and I love you too. Next up, the infamous Marcus Creekwater. Hi, Marcus.
Well, hey, y'all told me to come as I am, so I came broke, ugly, and musty. I hope that fits the criteria.
Well, it certainly does. And thank God you're on the other side of the screen because that whole musty thing, I don't think I could work that out.
That's just because I got the phone on mute. I got a special mute button so the smells won't get through, but I can unmute it now. Hey, we can get wrong.
Oh, smeller vision. That's unique. And then we have Linda Caramello. Let's see if we can get her on screen. Good morning, Queen.
Hi guys, just
It
making
is
some coffee. It's a little early. Good morning, be blessed. It's Sunday. Be grateful. Everything's it's life.
absolutely. And you look fly with the new hair. Let me tell you how much of a fan I am right now
Oh,
of
I love
yes, I am a fan. Woo, woo, woo. All together now. All together. It is good to see you this morning, my dear. We are about to have a whole lot of fun, and I'm going to try not to get kicked out the house while I'm doing it. The spotlight, whoa, 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 talking about the spotlight, yo, do, and work my fingers to the bones, and nobody seems to care, but I care, damn it. And so let's me tell you what the spotlight is about. The spotlight is where we highlight different stages, vendors, venues, promoters, projects in comedians like you see on the screen here, all the comedians all over the world, but we want to concentrate on some cool things like this one coming up in Vegas, Las Vegas Smoking Comedy Showcase. There's the address on the screen. My eyes are really bad so I can't read it to you, but this is episode 319, and this is what my favorite comedian here. I've been knowing him the longest out of anybody in comedy here in Vegas, Steve McKinley. And he's having a show that he was so gracious enough to allow us to hit the stage along with Chris Clark, Jason Outlaw, Annette Simmons. And see, that's us down there in the corner. See us down there in the corner? That's us. So come on out. This is going to be on August 24th, y'all, in 10 days. Y'all gonna come out and hit the stage. I'm even going to be on stage. I think I'm going to have to fill in. Next up, September 17th, Laugh Till It Hurts Comedy Extravaganza. Come celebrate comedian Hugh Baby and his birthday out in North Kakalaki, North Carolina, I think. And if you are a Sauce in the City alum, you will even manage to get stage time if you say the magic words. Only if you say the magic words. If you don't say the magic words, you get nothing. Nothing, I tell you, nothing, not a goddamn thing. Oh, wait, the wrong show. All right, next we have My Turn for Comedy Virtual Open Mic Competition live on Roku starting this upcoming Wednesday at 6 p.m. We are going to need you guys in the house to cheer on the infamous Marcus Creek Water. And see if he can take our money. I don't know if he'll be able to, but we're going to check it out and we are going to see. But My Turn for Comedy is one of our favorite games that we play. And because we got new folks in the house, we are going to give it a whirl live and in person. And we're going to start with Stan. All right, Stan, you are our first competitor for the episode. I am going to give you 3 whole minutes to tell us your funniest. It does not have to be jokes, but it does have to be funny. Everybody else in the studio will turn off their cameras. Rules are very simple. If he's funny, turn him on. If he's not, leave him off. Okay, so here we go. Stan, the clock is set. 3 minutes. Let's get it.
Okay, first thing I want to tell you is that I am bisexual. That's right, ladies. I will buy sex from you at the drop of a hat. I will buy sex from you. I'll buy sex from you. No, I won't buy from you. But oh yeah, I'll buy for you. Yeah, I'll buy that for $1. Like I said, I've been in Vegas for a month, and I like everything about Vegas except the clubs. I don't like the clubs. I don't understand the rules of the clubs in Vegas, like the whole buying a woman a drink rule. As far as you know, you don't even get a chance to offer a woman a drink in Vegas. They just demand it now. I was talking to a woman in the club. I said, "Hey, sweetheart, what's your name?" She said, "Thirsty." Like, your name is Thirsty? I was like, your name is Thirsty? That's right. My name is Thirsty as hell. My nickname is Parch. Are you going to buy me a drink or what? And fellas, take it from me. Don't buy her a drink. I don't care how fine she is or how big her ass is. Don't buy her a drink. Because you know what the next thing is going to come out of her mouth? Oh, you're not going to buy my girlfriend D a drink? Wait, your girlfriend D? That's right. This is dehydrated. She needs a drink too. It's her birthday. Like, wow. Thirsty and dehydrated. Hey, bartender, you got any Gatorade? These two ladies obviously need to replace some electrolytes.
Oh, dang.
But one thing about the clubs I like in Vegas, I like the way these young girls dance and the way they dress. I don't know why guys still go to strip clubs, because you can get that same lap dance in a regular club and you don't have to give them a tip. I had this young girl grinding on me so long, I had to stop dancing before I came on myself. Well, all right, I did come on myself, but that ain't the point. My weakness is not the point. These young girls are just getting out of hand. And they say it's hard to meet a woman in a club. And my friends say that's because I'm too picky. And I'm picky. I am. I admit it. I like them women with those natural hairstyles. You know, those nappy naturals. Oh man, yeah. The nappier the better for me. I'm looking for a woman whose head's so nappy, her pubic hair is dreadlocked. You got to tie it up before you go down on her. It's like, hey baby, you got a scrunchie? Some banana clips? I got some work to do down here.
Oh God.
But I saw Kanye. He's in town. I saw Kanye just walking up the street yesterday, and I felt so sorry for him. I mean, I don't like him or Kim, but love is love, and I do believe Kanye loves her. I mean, he wrote a song about her, "Gold Digger," because she ain't messing with no broke niggas. Oh no, she went from Ray J to Reggie Bush's NFL money to Chris Humphrey's NBA money to Kanye. She literally fucks up.
Time. Y'all give it up for Stan Tennell.
Yeah.
And Stan, tell everybody tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond where they can find you and more of your funny.
I'm just working on any of them open mic I can find in Vegas right now.
Yay! So you're coming out to visit us because we are open as they get.
No, not visiting. I live here now.
Well, I mean at the mic.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Come to the mic with us. Okay. Let's get some feedback from the screens that you turned on, and you did very well. So a full screen turn, because as you can see, everybody turned their screen on for your funny. Y'all give it
Thank
up
you.
for
Thank you.
Stan Tennell. That's always very cool. Now let's get some feedback because that's what we do. All right, comedian G Dane, what made you turn your screen on for Stan?
I had to slip a quarter of my shit like Marcus for a minute to get back, but I like the fact that he was honest when he said the lap dance. When he said the lap dance, he's like, I almost came. No, fuck it, I can't. that got me.
He said, those are my bad habits aren't in question.
That got me. Hey, Stan, good shit, man. Good shit. And I did not hear the speech impediment you were talking about.
Absolutely working on it. Easy
It's,
call.
it's
The
yeah.
infamous Marcus Creekwater. What made you turn your screen on for Stan?
It was the thirsty hoes for me, man. I tell you what. You can't
Thank you.
fucking count
Thank you.
on two hands about how many bitches done asked me for Coors Lights in the fucking barn fire and shit. Them motherfuckers, it's like like you said, it's like they dehydrate themselves. They run like 14 fucking miles before they get to the club and expect you to replenish their electrolytes, man. Hey, don't like he said.
Thank you, bro.
Oh
Thank
my
you, man.
good
Appreciate
grief.
it.
Okay,
It's
Dr. Reverend Jelly Roll. What made you turn that screen on for Stan?
Well, to be honest, it makes it really hard to make me laugh because I can usually predict what a comedian's going to do next. And you kind of got me when you said her name is Dehydrate. That's straight out of a misdirection, and I did like that. I did enjoy that, and I really do enjoy your play on the term "fucked up." That's really good work. That's
Thank
really good writing.
Thank you.
That's just good writing, and that's one of those things where I'm not sure that your average person is going to get the double entendre there. That
Yeah,
she's
they
fucking her
really
way
don't.
up the ladder.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
really don't.
but it's a good line, and I'd stick with it. Even if don't worry about the fact you're not going to get the laughs on that line because it's a perfectly well written line, and it's going to go over most of their heads. But it's really well written. If they don't get it, fuck them. Write for yourself, and that's a good line. Stick with it.
Thank
I
you.
Amazing.
love it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr.
Amazing.
Reverend Jelly Roll. All right, Ben, what made you turn that screen on?
Yeah, I'm gonna second it on the thirsty bitches for me. That's what got me. It was the thirsty bitches. I thought that was creative
Thank you.
You've
and
seen many
relevant.
thirsty bitches out in the club
Yeah,
and
mucho
dehydrated.
mucho thirsty bitches. Yeah.
I love it. Shaquan, what made you turn that screen on?
For me, it was the bisexual because he bought a lot of sex, and then it stayed on because of the dread pussy.
I love
Because of
that
the
one.
dread
That
pussy.
was
He had to tie it up to fuck the pussy.
funny.
And then when he talked about Kim Kardashian and he said that she literally fucks up. Listen, that shit is crazy. That's comical golden nuggets right there. I like
Hey,
that.
Thank
I
you.
like that.
Oh,
Thank you.
okay. Last but certainly not least, Ty Riggs, what made you turn that screen on?
It started with the thirsty hoes. When I heard thirsty
When
and
I heard-
dehydrated, that was that was on point. And then let me see what else. The Kim Kardashian one. He did one more that was funny, but I
Okay.
can't remember it.
But
But
you
yeah,
can't
I like that.
remember it. That's okay. It's okay because now it's your turn. Clock is set. Everybody else in the studio, cameras off. 3 minutes of comedy. It ain't got to be jokes, but it
Oh,
does have
excuse me.
to
How do you
be.
turn the camera off?
There's the little
Stop,
camera
Sam.
button.
But
I know
Okay.
he's new at this.
yeah,
Y'all
Okay.
be patient. All
yeah.
right, there we go. All right, let's get it.
All right. It's hard. It's hard to talk about stuff that I do because I don't do nothing. I'm boring. I'm a boring person. Like all I do, sit around, play video games, smoke weed, and watch horror movies. Like I just love watching horror movies. Like look, horror movies is my favorite genre of movies because like you don't have to worry about diversity in a horror movie. You ain't never watched a horror movie like, man, it's not enough black people in here. Like because everybody knows like ghosts, goblins, serial killers, all that shit is the white man's struggle. Like I'm gonna make a TV show called The White Man's Struggle on PBS, where it just shows white people in their uncle's house that they inherited, and he just won't leave. He's knocking shit over, putting blood in their water. Like it's just it's fun to him. We black people, we don't got that. We don't got ghosts. Like when we die, we die. We want to see what's next. We ain't trying to kick it here. This is the white man world. Fuck that. Like you'll never see like a historical black figure like haunt you or anything. Like you wake up and you see the ghost of Martin Luther King floating over you, like you're having a dream. Like that's pointless. That wouldn't even happen. You like even in Hollywood, they wouldn't bring back like any black person from the dead for any reason. Like you'll never see a movie like Rosa Parks, the bus driver, or like or Maya Angelou as a vampire. Still I rise. That's not a thing.
Yeah.
I think
Wow.
the only ghost we got as black people is Candyman, and they did Candyman so bogus. Like he died in Louisiana and was reborn in the projects of Chicago on some Section 8 ghost and shit. Like how it would take him years to get his new house and in the ghetto. It's his first time in the ghetto and shit. He see his first crackhead. He's like, "Sir, you have a needle in your arm." Crackhead is like, "Nigga, you dead. Mind your business." I don't even think Candyman count as a black ghost because he only haunted white women. He had 3 movies in the 90s, only haunted white women. Like he didn't learn from how he died in the first place. And I understand it though. I understand why he only haunted white women because you got to call him 5 times for him to show up. You got to call him 5 times for him to show up. Like ain't no sister trying to deal with that. Like ain't no. If I got to call you that much time, you must not want it. The fuck. I got a whole sugar daddy. What I need with a candy man?
And time. Y'all give it up for Ty Riggs. And Ty, tell people where they can find more of you and you're kind of funny.
Shit.
I'm everywhere in Chicago. If you know a Chicago comedian, like they know me. And my Instagram is Ty Riggs, y'all. TYRIGGYALL.
Oh my gosh, y'all give it up again one
Yes,
more
sir.
time.
Yes,
Let
sir.
him see the love. This would have been another full screen turn, and I would have been out another $25. Y'all trying to break the bank on a sister. Let's get some feedback. All right,
Yeah.
Shaquan, what made you turn that screen on?
When he started talking about the ghost of Martin Luther King, and then he did the Maya Angelou, Still I Rise. I was like, God diggity D. And then it's not even that. He just looks like a beautiful golden dreaded Care Bear to me. So
He
I had
does,
to
right?
turn my screen on for him. Good job,
Like-
Ty.
Good
Thank you.
job. All right, Ben, what made you turn that screen on?
Yeah, the historical references I thought were really funny and placed well. That made me laugh pretty hard.
Oh my gosh, you are doing well, Ty. Now to the real brass tacks of it all, because he don't think you look like a Care Bear, and I'm pretty sure he was listening to every word. So, Dr. Reverend Jelly Roll, what made you turn your screen on?
First of all, we don't call dead black people spirits ghosts. We call them spooks, and that's why. and that's why we don't have those movies because nobody's going to let us write a movie and have spook in the title. That's why you don't see those movies. That's plain and simple. Just understand that you're a young man. You don't know that yet. I did enjoy your historical references. And that's why I turned it on for MLK. That and I really and here's another one of those golden nuggets that a lot of people aren't going to get. Your Candyman lynching reference. You don't say that he was lynched. You just say that he's fucking around with white women and he forgot how he got dead. That's a lynching reference. Okay, that's a Medgar Evers reference. And those young people, it's not going to go. Us old people who remember will go, motherfucker, smart with that one. They may not get it, but it's a good line. Don't drop it. I don't care what they tell you. Don't drop it. It's good. Even if you don't hear the laughs, just know in your heart it's a good line.
Oh, I
Thank
love
you.
it. Stan, what made you turn your screen on?
Oh, the diversity of horror movies. The whole premise is very intriguing. That makes you want to hear the joke. Your premises, your setups, and your punchlines were immaculate. I love it. I love it, and I love your delivery. I love your delivery.
Hey, all
Thank
right,
you.
the infamous Marcus Creekwater. What got you to turn that screen on?
I like the whole subject matter. The whole subject matter. That's unique in the way, like the way y'all stick with y'all subjects and draw that shit out. It's just cool as hell to me. So I really like the whole thing because I can't do that. I just randomly say shit that I think is funny and hopefully people laugh.
Oh, you might cost me a few dollars. Linda Caramello, what turned your screen on?
Well, you know, I'm white, so when you reference white people and murder, it's like I understand.
Yeah.
Because I want to blow people up for fun and entertainment, so I get it. You know what I mean?
Oh my God, you are so
Real.
you are so cute. Thanks for being our diversity, you and Ben for the day. That works. All right, comedian G Dane, you are up. What made you turn your screen on?
My man, look, first of all, look, we just started. You got tears in my eyes. I swear to God, I had to mute my mic. Hey, man, look, that was awesome. Hey, that was awesome. From top to bottom, and when the horror shit really started. Look, dude, man, I had to put my weed out, man. God damn, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. You know what? But you really racist with no talk about people like that. We don't do that. I'm Vietnamese. You watch yourself when you come in donut shop. No, I'm just fucking with y'all.
Oh my God, you are amazing, comedian G Dane. Now we are off to the next segment, which is getting to know you, and that is where we get to ask our comedic cast a whole host of crazy questions that I've collected from my social media. Yeah, you can't copy that, motherfuckers. Anyway, and I would like to get some answers because there is some stuff that I just don't know, and I always bring it to the screen so that I can get some opinions so I don't get myself in trouble. So here we go. All right, comedian G Dane, you're first up because I always want to get to know you better. Doesn't matter how many fucking episodes you do, I always want to get to know you better. Okay, here's a good one. What song do you listen to for motivation?
You know what? It's fucked up because what's my shit? I forgot. It's got Ludacris and another dude where they talk about fighting. Move, bitch. Get out the way. You know that's
Hey, get out the way,
yeah.
move
Hey,
it.
for real.
Get
You
out the
know what I'm saying?
way.
That's how we do it. Sauce to the season. Y'all better quit playing when we come through this motherfucker. August 24th, y'all. Hey, y'all know what to do. Easy Charlie. Hey,
Hey, I love
move.
it. Bitch, get out the
Get out the way.
motherfucking way. I love it. Linda Caramello, what song do you listen to for motivation?
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough.
Hey, 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 hey. Oh, we finna have a whole singing party. All right. The infamous Marcus Creekwater. What song do you listen to for motivation?
My song don't have a single fucking lyric in it. But because I grew up in the 90s watching wrestling, it's none other than that Stone Cold Steve Austin intro. When you hear that glass, that's your ass.
That's your ass.
That's my.
You got to do the Steve Austin pose. If there ain't no music, you got
I ain't
there.
got big up. I'm not. I'm already sitting down. Okay.
No, hey, no,
Oh,
sit down.
Lord.
Sit down.
What song do you listen to for motivation?
Cool Mo D. I go to work.
Right on.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love that song.
Every time I hear that song, it just pumps me up.
Oh, well,
Pumps
you
me
got to
up.
sing
Gets
it
me
now.
ready.
I go to work.
If I
Like
didn't
an
have the stroke, I could sing that.
I love you. Yeah, blame it on that. That's always good.
And
Blame it on that.
y'all do not want to hear my voice singing. You
Oh
do
my
not want
God.
to hear that.
Dr. Reverend Jelly Roll, what song do you listen to for motivation?
It's an old Negro spiritual. Actually, it's an old Negro Hispanic spiritual. Jesus loves me, this I know. He pulls the weeds and make grass grow. Yeah, it's
I love you.
it inspires me. That's yeah.
I love you. All right, Ty Riggs, what song do you listen to for motivation?
I'm gonna have to say Chief Keef Sosa Chamberlain, because he talks about a lot of ball and stuff, and he rhymes Butler with Butler.
Oh dang! It took me a minute. I got stuck. I was like, "What? You gotta
Yo,
sing
man.
me. You gotta hum me a few bars. Come on, let's go."
He was like my favorite player, Butler, and I got a butler.
Hey, I love it. All right, Ben Man, you're up next. What song do you listen to for motivation?
This one kind of changes it up. I like "Get Down on It" by Kool and the Gang.
Hey, I love that song.
Just because it's chill and it puts me in like a chill mindset to accomplish whatever. You know what I mean?
I do, but you gotta hum me a few bars.
Oh shit! And
Get down on it. Get down on it. Get down on it.
You gotta feel it. Get down on
Hey, I love it. Okay,
Wait.
Siobhan, what song do you listen to for motivation?
I'm your mother, I'm your daddy, I'm that nigga in the alley. Want some coke? Want some weed? I'm your pusher, man.
I'm your pusher, and you definitely pushing the comedy. And of course, as I said in the green room, people don't know me very well, so I decided to answer the question myself. What song do I listen to for motivation? Baby, meet me in the middle. No, that's not how it goes. What is the Meet Me in the Middle song?
I know what you're talking about.
I'm losing my mind just a little.
One of them white women.
So meet me in the middle. You guys can write in the comment section, what song do you listen to for motivation? And maybe we can get us a soundtrack going. It's always good to go. Now, this question
What was Linda's song? What was Linda's song?
Linda had a song. Thank you, Dr. Reverend Jelly Roll.
No, I'm asking what it was. I'm taking notes. I'm sorry.
You got to listen up. All right, next question. Foods that lower your blood pressure. We have a very sentimental attachment to this one. Shout out to my bestie, Lisa Wood. Her blood pressure was a little bit up, so I wanted to give her some tips, tricks, and some other crap in order to lower that. So, G. Dane, tell me some foods that may lower your blood pressure. And if you don't know of any foods, tell me something that might lower your blood pressure.
Well, first of all, I got high blood pressure, but I stopped. You don't need those pills. Let me tell you what to put. It's called yeast, barley, hops, water, fermentation, no stress, and it comes in a 24-ounce can with no kids.
with no kids.
What am I
Yeah,
going to
I'm
do with you?
telling you, shit. I just went. I just got to check it out.
What am
I'm
I
good.
going to do with you? All right, Linda Caramello, give us some blood pressure lowering advice.
Okay, well, first of all, you have to start your day right. So I like to make a smoothie, kale, mangoes, water, ice, just get all those good nutrients going, keep the stress out of your life. Anybody comes in with some bullshit, be like 100, gotta go, don't deal with it, and just live free and fuck everything else.
I love it. That's what I'm talking about. The infamous Marcus Creek water, foods that lower your blood pressure or a way to lower it. What do you
See,
think?
before my daddy left, he told me that pussy got a lot of salt in it, so it can raise your blood pressure. So I'm gonna swing around the back street and say, "Eat a little ass until the time pass, and then smoke a little grass, and you'll be good." Good.
I love his advice. All right, Chantanel, it is your
Yalla.
turn. Give us some foods that lower blood pressure, or give us maybe some ways to do that.
Tossing salads. It works for me.
Oh God, ladies, send all your messages to him. I don't
It
want to
works
hear
for
it on
me.
this. Okay, tossing salads, both vegetables and other. I think, Dr. Reverend Jelly Roll. What do you think?
Well, I always think that a good prayer will lower your blood pressure, which is why when I have sex with my wife and she starts yelling, "Oh Jesus, oh Lord, oh God," I know about that time her blood pressure has dropped to almost nothing because she just lays like limp. She just limp, and that's when I know there's no blood pressure in there at all. She just so I think it's prayer. It's prayer.
Prayer is always
Prayer.
good. Ty
Yeah, prayer.
Riggs, let us in on some good advice.
Eat good and eat good. Exercise and smoke some good weed. All the greenery. Get all the greenery in you as possible. Whether you got to smoke it, whether you got to eat it. If you can snort it, go ahead, do that. Inject it extravenously. Suppositories work, I've heard. But yeah.
Oh my God, suppositories are terrible. Ben, give us some good advice.
I don't know how you're gonna follow suppositories, but yeah,
Sitting on the
yes.
toilet.
I don't know. I'm a 25-year-old, but my diet is ass, so I have no idea. I'd say weed probably. Weed's good.
Okay.
The reefer, or you can call it a salad if your mom catches it. That's oregano or whatever you got to call it. But that's the way I'd go.
Absolutely. I'm digging y'all's advice. All right, Shaquan, what say you?
I say turmeric because it help you suck some good dick.
Hey.
And I say garlic because it help you jam on. So you're going to have to take some turmeric so you can suck some good dick. And then you're going to have some garlic so you can jam on it. You feel me, Lisa? Just turmeric, suck the dick, garlic, jam on it. You feel me, sister? I got you, baby.
Oh
I
my
got you.
dear Jesus. All right. Next up, here are some old time favorites that I used to like to hang out and watch: Twilight Zone, MASH, Star Trek, Full House, Happy Days, Gilligan's Island. Now, here's the thing: your TV just got stuck on one of these shows for the next 365 days. Which show is it going to be stuck on, Shaquan?
It would have to be stuck on Full House because I could deal with Jody. I could deal with Joey. I could deal with Joey and his crazy ass for 365 days. Now I forgot the other motherfucking name with the leather coat. He was the sexy one. But
That's Uncle
Mary
Jesse.
Kate Ashley.
Yeah.
I'm a Mary Kate Ashley generation.
John Stigman.
John. Hi, John. I'm a Mary Kate and Ashley generation, so I can deal with them. I can definitely deal with them.
I love it. How about you, Ben? Which one of these is going to take over your TV time for 365 days?
Is Happy Days the one with the fawns?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going with the fawns. If I gotta watch something for a year, it's the fawns.
It's the Fonzola. I like that show too. We'll be watching it together. All right, Ty, your TV got stuck. Where are we going?
Oh, I think I'll watch Gilligan's Island. A year, I'll watch Gilligan's Island just to see, Marianne and Ginger in their prime.
Oh my gosh. Now, this is a good one. Who? Marianne or Ginger?
Oh, that is a good one. Marianne. I'll go for Marianne.
Mary, oh, I like it. Intelligence over the booty or the glamour, I should say. Dr. Reverend Jelly Roll, which one of these TV shows is going to have you hemmed up for 365 days?
Um, Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of Captain Kirk and him banging all kinds of alien ass.
I, I love it. I love it. All right, Stan, which one of these is going to be on your TV?
MASH. It has everything: war, drama, sex. I mean, Hot Lips. Come on. Her name was Hot Lips. Come on. It's got to be MASH. You
It's
can get
gotta be
everything.
Hot Lips. I didn't even watch that show, so I have nothing on that one. But that sounds like a good choice. The infamous Marcus Creekwater. Which one of these is going to be your show for the year?
We're going to Gilligan's fucking Island. Same reason. But listen, he got the Ginger, he got the Marianne. You forgot the real deal, motherfucker. Mrs. Howe. That all. Hey, I'm clapping that motherfucker all over the goddamn beach. It's gonna be coconut shells and condoms every fucking world.
Oh, coconut shells and condoms. I love it. Linda Caramello, where are we going for 365 days?
Oh, we're going to the Twilight Zone, baby.
Dude. Wait, that used to scare me. Okay, Twilight Zone.
You know, the world scares me as it is today. You know, might as well just embrace the chaos and go right into the universe and all that is and ever was and to be created and all kinds of madness.
Oh, my dear Jesus. All right, comedian G. Dane, which one is going to take over your television set?
You know, first of all, it's got to be Gilligan's Island. You know what y'all just made it, cat. Some of y'all made the niggas feel real old, like a motherfucker. Uncle John, man, damn, he said, was that the show with the Fonz? I'm like, Henry Winkler, how old am I? Goddamn. No, but it's got to be, shit. No, it's got to be Gilligan's Island, because my boy said it right, Marcus. Oh, Ginger, I'm going to be stuck with 3 bitches. Period. All time. And I'm fucking the one with the money, because guess what? Mr. Howe gonna die in a minute.
Man,
when we get found, I'm leaving with this bitch. Easy go.
Oh my God. All right. Here's our last get to know you question because I really want to know. Matching underwear for men and women. Comedian G. Dane, you gonna get you a pair of these with your woman?
I knew you always throw some bullshit out there. I was really relaxed just now. You know what? I'm in Long Beach. I really was gonna go walk the beach. There's probably a nigga right now down the street wearing some Maxwell draws. That who does that? Where'd you find that? What's next? Crotchless boxer?
Oh my God. All right, Linda Caramello. Are you gonna try this whole craze thing of having matching undies with your man?
No.
No, I can't.
Thank you.
I can't get you to sign up for that. Okay. The infamous Marcus Creekwater. Come on now, matching draws with your woman.
Them motherfuckers ain't got no ball filter on them. Hell no. All my sweat and shit gonna be everywhere, sweating out, going down my leg. There ain't no filter on them motherfuckers. Hell no. No.
Oh man. All right, come on, Stan Tennell. I need one purchaser of the set. Come on.
Come by.
Did his screen
no.
free? Come on, I think you look pretty hot nose. Come on.
You go, Bob.
You disappoint me. You Brenda, you just.
Oh, jeez. Oh man, come on, Dr. Reverend Jelly Roll. For you and the Mrs. Jelly Roll. Come on.
You buy
Actually, my wife and I already have matching underwear. It's not that set. It's actually a picture of my face on both of them. So that when we get together, it's me kissing me the way it should be. It's self love, but it's it's self love, but in a dirty way. Yeah.
Self-love, but in a dirty way. Okay, I got a purchaser, or at least one person who's down for the cause. All right, Ty, come. I know you look good in these, so come on.
Oh my god. Okay. So I mean, I'll wear matching drawers with my girl, but I'm not wearing the
Yes.
lacy things. I have some satin or some silk on me, but I'm not the see-through with the flowers and stuff.
Oh, dang! I
No.
thought.
Nope. Unless you're throwing dollar bills, I'm not wearing the
Hey,
lingerie.
I got a few dollars. I got a few dollars. It's the beginning of the month. It's the first of the month. All right, Ben. You gonna take these draws?
Personally, I don't give a flying. I wear whatever she wants me to wear. I don't even
Thank
care.
you.
I've done way dumber shit to get laid than wear matching underwear.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Get it down like that. Shaquan, what you doing? You gonna wear these with your husband?
Oh, I'm gonna wear those with my husband, but I will tell you one thing for all you guys that's sitting up here talking about you wouldn't do it. If that bitch come up to you and say, "I'll suck your dick," if you wear them drawers,
Amen.
you gonna wear them shits because you want your dick sucked. So stop playing. You gonna wear them. You gonna wear them.
We
You
play
want your dick sucked and you want your balls vibrated. If a bitch ain't doing that, she ain't doing it right. Yeah, stop playing with me. Stop playing.
I love you.
That
Oh my
class.
God, that is why I love her so. Again, everybody, this upcoming Wednesday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we are going to have My Turn for Comedy virtual open mic competition. This is live on Roku. You guys cannot miss this. Every week, a new game, a new winner. And this week, we have the infamous Marcus Creekwater. And I am praying that y'all protect my money because he is coming to get it. And I don't have a job. Okay. I don't have a job. Next up, the Drip Bar. We will be frequenting the Drip Bar to get our vitamins on and to drop by and share our funny while we are out in Las Vegas. Thank you, Nathan. I will leave your last name off of it because we got some fucking thieves that tune in today, tomorrow, and beyond. So I will be happy to see you when we get there on August 24th. Stay tuned. Stay tuned to the Green Room for more information. Then we have, of course, this is my homeboy down in Cali, DJ Stokes. Shout out to him. Sunday, September 4th, 2022, Labor Day weekend. I did not know that, but it is a comedy extravaganza. And your host is Swiss the Big Cheese. So if y'all know him, go on out there. 10 comics and a special musical guest, door prizes, and more. You go, DJ. Go, DJ, go, DJ, go. Oh, that's the whole song. All right. So that has been our little break so that we can get to the big game at the end of the episode because we're already here, y'all. We already here. So the big game at the end of this episode is going to be. Let me see what I have. Let me see because it's always good. So let me put this up because it is game time. And this right here is just to let you know that I see y'all, I see you, I see y'all, and I see it, and I see everything that I'm supposed to see. So don't think that I don't. Okay. All right. Okay. So I'm looking for a game, and this is the getting to know me. Oh, this is always fun. 60-second spit. And this is where I will give our comedic cast 60 whole seconds to express themselves on any given topic. Whatever I put on the screen, they have to give us 60 great seconds. And this one is going to be a good one. Do women want sex just as much as men? Shaquan, 60 seconds spit. Let's get it.
Baby. We want all the motherfucking sex. We likes the sex. Y'all be thinking about us sucking your dick, and we want to suck your dick. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. We need that shit. We thinking about sex on fucking refrigerators, sex on motherfucking washing machine, sex on the couch, sex in a motherfucking helicopter. We thinking about the motherfucking sex. Sex in the car. Don't you motherfuckers act like you ain't never had your dick sucked in a motherfucking car. You lying ass pieces of shit. You done had your dick sucked in the car. Don't do me. I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. I'm ready for you. You know you done did it. Y'all had your dick sucked. Bitches is getting their pussy sucked on trucks. That's my sister. She's a truck driver. She gets her pussy sucked on a truck.
Oh my dear God.
There's a lot of shit going on. We love the sex. We think about the sex every day, 24 hours a day, 7 days a motherfucking week. We try to figure out how to motherfucking come. You just don't know it. Y'all just don't know it. We trying to bust a motherfucking nut like you trying to bust a motherfucking nut. Somebody had to say it. Somebody had to be honest about that shit. The fuck? Where my dick sucking bitches at?
Time. Things you don't say on a first date. 60-second spit. Ben, man, you're up. Let's get it.
Personal experience on this one. If you go to a buffet, you do not comment how much food is on her plate. Not like that. She will get up and she will get the fuck out of there like that bitch is on fire. That was a no-go. I took my dog once, and this girl said that he had a big head. I said, we get that a lot. And then she also left like that bitch was on fire. The dog, I guess, in that scenario. Let's see. You don't ask how her mom's tits look. That's not a good one. They don't like that. You don't gag reflexes on a first date. Sometimes you do. Sometimes you got to read the room on that one. But you don't ask how many guns her dad has. You don't ask if her dad touched her. She doesn't like that one. You don't comment on how many cats she has. She doesn't like that when you do that. You don't. Racial slurs aren't good. You shouldn't do that either. They don't like that. That's not me. But I'm just assuming probably not a good move if you're interracially dating. Let me think what else. I think you probably shouldn't pull. There shouldn't be any frontal nudity on a first date in public, probably, unless you're in a movie theater. In a movie theater, okay.
Yes, please, none of that.
Yeah. Took a girl on a first date to go watch that Buzz Lightyear movie. Not enough lesbian sex in that movie, like they said there was. But there was there's no lesbian sex.
Oh, dear Jesus. Time. Next up, Ty Riggs. Name a temptation that you fight often. 60 seconds spit. Let's go.
A temptation I fight often is sucking on the titty. There's a lot of nice titties out here. It's hot outside. It's the summertime. All these girls got all these titty tattoos and these sternum tattoos, and they showing it all off. And like a lot of these girls have their nipples out. They have like nice nipples, nice little areolas and stuff, all different shapes, colors, and sizes. And I just be wanting to suck on it. It just takes me back to the womb, and I'll be like, you know what? I need some milk. He needs some milk. Fighting the urge to suck a titty is hard. Like sometimes, like before sex, like no, I don't want to give you head. I just want to suck your titties.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna get turned off the air at one point in time.
You said it was a rated R show, all right?
Yes, it is. Absolutely. Keep going.
we sucking titties is a thing, man. I don't know. And it don't matter what size the titties are, as long as the nipples ain't ran through. Have some nice.
He said ran through. Oh, no.
You can't have it like who's been having sucking these titties?
What does a ran through nipple look like? I just got
it's all tugged on and used up. They done sucked it up already. She probably got like 3 kids, so they already got some mileage to it. Yeah.
Oh my God, time. All right, next up, Dr. Reverend Jelly Roll. Stop Life Rehabilitation Center. Give us some classes in this rehabilitation center and tell us what they're for. 60 seconds spit, let's go.
Okay, that hoe over there, Life Rehabilitation Center. To be honest, there really is no way to rehabilitate a hoe, and it's nothing personal. It's just that, first of all, be it man or woman, a hoe is a hoe. You cannot stop them from being a hoe. What you can do is teach them how to modify that behavior. So, for example, let's say you're a reverend and your father dies when you're very young, and your mother starts dating a lot of men. Okay, and you want her to stop dating those men, but you can't stop her. You say, "Mama, please don't date all those men. You're making me look bad." And so she goes, "But I'm a grown ass woman and I like sex." And so if you're just a young child and you don't know you're going to be a reverend, you may do something like hide under her bed until she starts having sex, and then pop out once they get going and say, "I'm sorry, Mom, I fell asleep. I'm going to bed now." Now, to be honest, that did not stop his mother from having sex, but it sure as hell made her a little more, let's say, picky about who she's having sex with, and also a little more aware of her behavior. She's still a hoe. I'm saying the woman died a hoe. She was born a hoe, she died a hoe, but her behavior was modified because her son popped under the bed until she started having sex and hopped out. My point is, a hoe's going to be a hoe. You do not chastise them. You do not make them feel bad about themselves, be it a man or a woman. I don't care what your gender is. If you're going to be a hoe, be a hoe. Just be mindful that your hoe, okay, could affect other people. That's all I'm saying. And your child may grow up to be a reverend, or he may grow up to be a comedian. And if he goes to be a comedian, God help him.
Time. All right, Stan Tunnell. I hope I got that right. Tonight's destination: club, bar, house party, date night, or your bed. 60 seconds spit on your choice and why.
My bed. Obviously, I can have drinks, food, and sex in my bed. Okay? It's got to be in my bed. I don't want to go to a club. You know, some thirsty woman down in the club. No, I can't do that. No, I'm not doing that anymore. No, I can have it. I can have food, eat, drink, and have sex at the same time in my bed. That's the best. That's the best place in the world to be. I'm comfortable. I can get sex. And no. It's got to be in my bed. It's got to be in my bed. It's got to be in my bed.
It's got to be in your time. Time. All right, Marcus Creekwater, here's your new apartment that I just bought you. It is 13 feet wide and 13 feet long. 60 seconds spit on if you're going to buy it or you go run away. Do you like it?
Well, chances are my broke ass ain't got no choice in the matter any goddamn way. So I have to ask, is it under the what do they call that? What they call this shit? Rental Service Act or what? Either way, I'm getting the motherfucker. I don't need much room. Hell, I'm thinking as a fucking USB cord. So does the queen come with it?
Maybe.
If she come with it, then hell yeah, I take that 13 foot and turn it into 6 inches. And I'm being modest with the 6. I'm giving myself a little bit more on it. I give it a good 4.25.
4.25 time, and I love it. All right, Linda Caramello, your ex-boyfriend dies. You get a call from his power of attorney. The ex left you $1 million in his will, but your current man has man pride and he doesn't want you to take it. What do? 60 seconds spit. Let's get it.
Oh my God, are you fucking serious? Like, deuces, motherfucker. I'm taking that shit. Thank you, next.
Yep.
You know, that's why I like being by my damn self, because I don't have to worry about anybody else's opinion. Don't have to put myself involved with none of that bullshit. You know, you gonna give me $1 million, you dead. What the fuck what are you proud about? You should be proud that your girl got that shit like on lock like that. What the fuck? Just saying. What's $1 million? They got that. Fuck yeah, I was making that shit.
She said
Yeah,
it's
just
amazing. Oh my dear time. All right, comedian G Dane, you're about to have sex and you see this. Jesus is watching. Will you continue or will you stop? 60 seconds, let's go.
Shit, he better be watching. He better be watching me. I said Jesus is always watching. Don't give a damn. Jesus better be watching. The panties better. Jesus better know them drawers better be clean. I don't give a fuck what you got rolled on it. Matter of fact, that look young too. Y'all know I like older women. You know that shit don't look ripe enough. I need the lips. I need the labias dangling off that motherfucker like the jaws on Richard Nixon. I
Dude,
need the. You feel me? Y'all got that for real though. You know, I got an 87-year-old woman right now. We at odds in. She's ashamed. I mean, the bitch won't let me meet her parents. I wonder why. It's a strange thing for me. But no, yo, I mean, what draws got to do with it? Glad she got on something. Scope. I mean, she doesn't have a bush coming out of that thing. I mean, I prefer a Trump down there.
Oh my gosh. Oh my
But I
gosh.
know one thing. I don't want black girl, bad FICO score, no come and shop with me. No, I don't want that. You show me something, y'all. Hey, why you laugh at why I talk? I'm Vietnamese, you racist bastard, you. Black people, we get dropped everywhere in the world. You don't know your history, black boy. No,
Oh my gosh. You guys are time anyway. We have come to the end of the episode. This has been nothing but fun, 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 fun. And I used to do something way back in the day that I guess I should continue to do, because apparently, again, people got me fucked up. And therefore, this is very important to me. And this is the shout outs. Shout outs are very important to us because it is always important that you pay homage to those who have had something to do with you in comedy. It is most important when you get out there on the big stages, in front of the big people. I never will forget to say y'all names. So y'all need to remember the names that came before me. And I like to give everybody a chance to do that. Clock is set for 30 seconds. Comedian G Dane, you are up first. Go ahead and shout out.
of course, shout out to my crazy ass moms, of course. Shout out to the three R's, Red, Rudy, Ray. Shout out to Rob Washington. You know what, Brent Taylor, Vinny Favorito, you my shit. Without you, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing. Shout out to BB, Sauce in the City, Shaquan, Jay Monet. Shout out to my boy Novocaine. Shout out to comedian Trezay. Shout out to all of y'all that go for Ty. Mother boy, you know what? I don't know where you at behind them bricks, nigga, but you funny. Okay, come back and see it. Okay, all you guys, you know what? Stan, you funny as hell. We coming to Vegas, y'all. August 24th. I love y'all. Shout out to
I'll be there.
everybody, Roku. UBSN. Love you. Easy call.
I love you too. And we had some people hanging out in the audience. So I'm going to give you our first one and I need you to give them a shout out. It is Budsy the comedian. Hey, shout out.
Shout out to Buzzy. You know I'm coming soon, so don't try to hide out, okay? Don't try to hide from me. I know your little car might be, you're sleeping in a repo wagon and shit. No, I love you, Buzzy. Hey, good looking out, man. Keep tuning in. Hit your boy up. Like, follow, share, live, love, laugh. Easy call, Sauce in the City.
I love it. And shout out to Roz Washington. She just befriended me on Facebook.
I,
So thank you for that. That was awesome. I almost like fell over. So shout out to you, sir, comedian G Dane. It is always
love you,
amazing to
Bobby.
have you in the house and on the screen. We're gonna see if we can't get Linda Caramello. Okay, there's her face. All right, go ahead. 30 seconds to shout out.
Well, I want to shout out all you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for spending the Sunday with me, and I appreciate you all. I had a lot of fun and laughing. Shout out to God for always having my back when the world didn't. Shout out to just life. Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to you, Miss Linda Caramello. Thank you so much for dropping by. It is always really cool to see your face. And now I love your hair. So you and Lisa are
Oh,
going to have like a battle for my favorite color in hair. Hers is purple, yours is blue. I don't know what I'm going to do, but our next person who was tuning in is Nicolina Nix. She says, I will be back soon. I promise. Go ahead and give her a shout out.
is that? Oh. Hi. Yeah. Come back. Come back. Shout out to you.
You
Oh
gotta
my
love this one. Stay tuned to the green room. All right, the infamous Marcus Creekwater. The the stage has been set. 30 seconds to shout out. Let's get it.
Shouts out to you, Miss Brenda Brown, and everybody at Sauce in the City, Roku and Fire Stick, USBN TV. Shouts out to Richard Pryor because everybody think I'm him and they think I got his drug problem. And I don't. Shout out to Red Fox because I look like I.
You are terrible. You are terrible, but so good. And actually, you have a person to give them a shout out to, and it is Bo Johnson. We are always having a beautiful Johnson day. He says MASH is the GOAT. So go ahead and give him a shout out.
Hell, shouts out to you, Bo Johnson. And you're right, MASH is the GOAT, but we're talking about MASH liquor and MASH beer. Now, back in the day, we used to make that shit all the time. All we did was piss in the vat, throw it in the back, and roll it up in the sack, and then come back with a smack, God damn it. So I tell you what, man, whenever you get time, Bo Johnson, I'll get you some real deal MASH. It's some goat MASH, too. We use goat piss sometimes.
I love you. Well, shout out to you, Marcus, the infamous Marcus Creekwater. Let me get that together. It is always a joy to have you on our screen. I cannot wait for this Wednesday because I think you're going to try to beat me out of my money, and I'm really hoping that you are funny. And well, I know you're funny. I just hope everybody else got a horrible funny bone so that so that they won't laugh, so I don't have to give up my money because it's going to be really, really horrible. Like I said, you guys can tune in this Wednesday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for My Turn for Comedy, the virtual open mic competition live on Roku, Fire Stick, PCTV Channel 21 in Pittsburgh, soon to be on Wi-Fi TV, Fire Stick, Apple TV, Facebook, YouTube, and soon to be BU Radio Network. We are trying to be all over the goddamn place. So if you missed us, it's your own damn fault. All right, Stan Tunnell, the clock is set. 30 seconds. Go ahead and shout out.
Brenda, I'm going to give you a shout out to you
Oh,
for
thank
hooking me
you.
up.
Mm.
I appreciate it. I want to shout out to the greatest comedian ever, the Fat Doctor. He taught Martin
Yes.
Lawrence, Dave Chappelle, Donnell Rollins, and he took the time to approach me and got me into his workshop. And I want to shout out to William Troxler, a comedian genius and my mentor.
Right on. We want to shout out to you, Stan. Thank you so much for
Oh,
joining us.
thank you.
We love new folks, and whenever you guys come across the screen, I understand what I'm doing here. Because I swear to God, every morning I wake up and quit. That's 365 days of the year. But we have asked every new comedian that has ever crossed our screen the same three questions. Are you ready for yours?
I think so.
Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Number one, did you have a good time?
I had a great time. Great time.
Yay.
Y'all, hey, all y'all, I want to thank all of you for making me make me feel comfortable here, and I can't wait to meet you guys for real.
Yes.
Oh, thank
Yes.
you.
August
Word up,
24th, y'all. August
Here we
24th.
go.
I'll be there.
Okay. Question number two. Have you ever seen anything like it on the internet or anywhere?
No, I have not seen anything like this. I was
Woo!
totally blind totally blind. I didn't know what this was going to be, but this is a great experience.
All right, y'all give
Thank
it up
you.
to the cast of
Blessings.
Sauce in the City for keeping it
Blessings.
original and
Blessings.
keeping it together. Almost 3 years in, y'all. We only got until November. We almost there. And most important, Stan, will you come back and visit us for another episode?
Of course. Of
Oh.
course. And Shaquan, if you ever want to get rid of your husband, hook a brother
All
up.
right.
Oh, geez. I'm going to lose another comedian. This is how I lose them all the time. Well,
Oh,
Stan,
I'm joking.
I know. And so am I. Can I joke too? I'm working on my comedy career. No. Shaquan and Sean, I love you both. Stan, I love you even more. Thank you for being a new person on our
Oh,
show.
thank you.
This just helps me to know networking really begins. All right, Dr. Reverend Jelly Roll. Wait a minute. I'm gonna hold you for last. So you just hang tight. Ty Riggs, the clock is set at 30 seconds. Go ahead and shout out.
Shout out to you, Brenda, for putting me on here. You know, I had a great time. Shout out to everybody. All you guys are hilarious. You guys are dope. Follow me on Facebook. I'm Simon Phoenix on Facebook. I'm not Ty Riggs on Facebook. Personal reasons.
Mighty whitey.
Shout out to my Chicago comedy fam. You know, Jarrell Scott Barnes, Jason Acevedo, Joel Boyd, Aaron Branch. Shout out to my Chicago comedy big homies, Calvin Evans, Abby Sanchez, Felonious Monk, Dave Hellum. Shout out to my homegirls, Mo Good, Tiny Thickums, Shonda Lynn, Corey Boyd Bell, who else? Fab Monroe. Shout out to everybody. If I forgot them, whatever. I'm forgetful. They should know that.
They know who you is. Well, shout out to you, Ty Riggs, Simon Phoenix, for other reasons we won't go into. And thank you so much for joining us on this series. So now I must ask you the same 3 questions. Are you ready?
All right.
Number 1, did you have a good time?
Yeah, I had a great time.
Yay. Number 2, since you've been on my other show, so I already know you've seen something like it and heard something like it, so I want to ask you that. But did you have a good time on this series?
Yeah, I had a great time on this series. It's a lot less pressure than the other one.
Yeah, you was like, I don't want to date him. No, I'm going home. And number 3, will you come back and join us again for another edition of this series?
Absolutely. Yeah, invite me. I'll be here.
Hey, I love you. I love you. Shout out to you, Ty Riggs. Thank you so much for being a part of the cast. We really, really, really enjoy you. And I think some more than others. And I'm going to just let you sit on screen for a second because I'm going to get inbox messages that say, why you take him down? And I'm going to be like, you know what? I can't have him up there forever. But shout out to you, sir. And thank you so much for stopping by and believing in the platform enough to come back. Glad we did not run you off. Stay tuned to the green room. Ben, the clock is set. 30 seconds. Shout out.
Shout out to my parents for fucking. They didn't have to do that, so that's cool. Shout out to John Roman and Bill Leaves. They've been really big in getting me in comedy here in Corpus. Shout out to the Willie Nelson of the Corpus comedy scene, Sean Miller. That guy's great. He smokes everyone out for very minimal cost, if at all. Shout out Roy Gomez. Shout out Aaron Costanza. Shout out Megalito. Shout out Roland if he's not in jail.
Jeez.
That's it. That sums it up.
That sums it up. Well, shout out to you, Ben. Thank you so much for trusting in me and the show and the inbox message that I sent you enough to say yes and to actually make it onto the screen. I will ask you the same 3 questions I asked everybody else. Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Number 1, did you have a good time?
Oh, I had a blast.
Yay! Was it harder than you thought?
It's about what I thought it was gonna be like.
Okay, cool. Well, then that leads us into question number 2. Have you ever seen or been a part of anything like it on the internet or anywhere?
No, not at all. This is super unique.
Yay! Shout out to y'all, Sauced in the Sauced in this kitty. Lord have mercy, let me get it together. Sauced in the city. Y'all done talked about so much intercourse. I'm like, oh my God, I got it on the brain. Anyway. It is so good to have you on the screen, Ben. Thank you for saying yes and helping me to continue my journey in virtual comedy. It's not as hard as people think it is. Matter of fact, it is super duper easy. Stay tuned to the green room. We love you. Shaquan, clock is set. 30 seconds. Shout out.
Bow. Shout out to Source in the City. Shout out to UBSN TV. Shout out to Roku, Fire Stick, and anything that will have us on their screen because we are some motherfuckers here. Shout out to all my comedians. Shout out to Ben, Sin, Ty Riggs for coming out and chilling with us. Shout out to my girl with the blue hair because that shit look fly. Shout out to my brother, G. Dane. GD Fenderson, Marcus. Shout out to my family because we've been doing this shit and we're family for real. Shout out to every fucking company that made a wrap bread because I'm about to make me a spinach wrap.
Hey. She like, cause I'm hungry, like right now.
and shout out to Nissan for not taking my car because I had to pay my new.
Hey, that is shout out to Nissan for not taking your car. I'm gonna go with that one. Shout out to you, Miss Shaquan. It is always a pleasure to have you in Comedy Church. I know your real church be missing you, but thank you for splitting the time. Stay tuned to the green room. And last but certainly not least, you finna get cussed out, Shaquan. Anyway, Dr. Reverend Jelly Roll, clock is set for 30 seconds to shout out.
All right, first, we're going to shout out to Betsy for doing her job and doing her thing. She didn't break down. She didn't do a little sniffles. She didn't hiccup. So we got good signal, good pictures. Even though not all those motherfuckers out there deserve it, it's okay. She did her job. She showed us all without pressure, without favor. She treated us all the same. So thank you, Betsy. Shout out. I want to shout out to my wife, Amona Roll, my daughter, Cinnamon Roll, my son, Jelly Jr., my cat, Tootsie, and my dog, Stop Dropping. Because of them, I have a balanced life. And because my life is balanced, I can help you with your life. And that is why I'm going to tell you right now, you see there under my face, there's my email address, Dr. Reverend Jelly Roll at gmail.com. Okay. If you need healing, you can put your ailments in text form. Okay. No pictures. God love no pictures because my wife will be reading those emails and I don't want her to understand that. Yeah, honey, I know that looks like a pussy, but actually it's a yeast infection. You see, and I don't want to have to explain to her what your ailment is. Just write your ailment. Don't show me your ailment, okay? I work with the Lord. He'll show me your ailment, but I need you to write it down. So if you need a healing, write it down and send it to me, okay? And I swear on my holy water right here that I will do my best to heal you of your ailment, okay? And so I thank you. I don't know if that's 30 seconds, but I needed to say that. So that's the email address. Send me your ailments. Don't send me your ailment. The name of your ailment, and I will pray for you. Okay, I'll pray for you.
Amen. Stay tuned to the green room. And those are our shout outs. I wanted to actually do my own version because, like I said, people got me fucked up. All right, so shout out to Budsy the comedian. Thank you so much, sir, for tuning in and for giving us your brand of comedy and always kind of videotaping everything. And I'm reading off my phone because you guys are tuning in. Yeah, I got the oldest iPhone 7 that there is, but that's okay. It's still an iPhone. Anthony LeBron, shout out to you. Next time, maybe say something and then I can put it on the screen. Janet McCumber. Okay, Mike McFarland, shout out to you, sir. Shout out to you, Mike McFarland. I love you out there in California. Another place that we will be kicking it with comedy. Bo Johnson, you have a beautiful motherfucking day. Okay, love you, love the wife. Tell her we said hello. And we hope to see you back on screen soon. Joaquin Cooley, it took me like 3 years to get your name right, but I think I did. So shout out to you, sir, for tuning in. Nicolina Nix, mwah, 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 mwah. Look forward to you coming back, my dear. Donald Shelton, thank you for tuning in. Pat Williams, good morning, Pat. Now, this woman says good morning to me every single morning since the day that I befriended her. Okay, so good morning to you, Pat. I love you. Thank you for all the good mornings and all that cool stuff. Larry Albert, or shout out to you. I was about to say good morning. Lord have mercy. It still is morning. But anyway, shout out to you, Larry Albert. I love you. Glenn Jenkins, thank you for tuning in. Simon Phoenix said Cece. We're going to let him explain that later. Kevin M. Quigley said penis. So all of those are my shout outs, and thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is your girl Brenda Brown, aka the Chocolate Child. It seems that since my image has been missing from the screen, that people's got me fucked up, and so therefore I decided to bring my image back to the screen just for this special episode. Because let's be clear. This is a random rant about one fact, idea, or point of view, and that is, listen, predatory people are out there. Okay, so just make sure you watch what the fuck you doing and watch who the fuck you tell about what the fuck you gonna do. I never understood the whole move in silence thing, because I always thought that was like kind of crazy, and I still won't move in silence. Why? Because I am a creative person, and any idea that I come up with is my personal IP. That's intellectual property for all you dumbasses out there who continually steal and borrow from and use and be predators and shit like that. Don't do that. Fucking come up with your own shit. It's really easy. All you have to do is smoke a long blunt, like this long, and by the time you hit the end of it, I swear for God, you'll be done thought up your own shit. So with that being said, this is Brenda Brown, aka the Chocolate Child, and you have been privy to another edition of Sauce in the City, the 9 o'clock magic hour. And with that being said, we're going to let Dr. Reverend Jelly Roll take us out with a prayer, because all y'all motherfuckers out there need one. All right, Reverend Dr. Jelly Roll, take us out.
Real quick, I got my first request for a prayer real quick. And it says here, I am sick of you forgetting to bring home the milk. You stop texting and doing Zoom and get the groceries. Your wife, Amona. Oh, never mind. All right.
You cheating?
All right.
You cheating?
Sorry. So, dear, let us pray in the name of Richard Pryor, Dick Gregory, George Carlin, and what the hell, Mom's Mabley. Can I get a fuck yeah?
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Indeed, man.
Yes. Dear Lord of comedy, we thank you for the laughter. We thank you for the fellowship. And we also thank you for the knowledge that laughter is the best medicine. And so all of those who have been partaking in the medicine, I hope they do their copay and send me some fucking money. Okay, you don't get medicine for free. There's a copay. So I'm passing the plate. Sorry, wrong church. And we thank you. In the name of Dick Gregory and George Carlin and Richard Pryor, can I get a fuck yeah?
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. I had to add mine. All right. So with that being said, everybody, this is your girl, Brenda Brown, aka the Chocolate Child. Here's my face, so you know I'm serious. Shout out to Roku, UBS and TV. Love you guys, Katash and the gang. Shout out to Stefan Braxton, Comics on Life. If you guys have not been on that show, make sure you do that. Shout out to Neva Foxworth for entertaining our crap on her. The Love Storm, if you haven't been a part of that, you should go. Very great show. Love all the people. Love everybody who has their own shit. I really do. Catch us next Sunday at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. See, y'all almost had me messed up. Wednesday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Yeah, we'll be here. Will you? with that being said, this your girl. Like it says right there, check me out, Sauced in the City. We're Googleable, and we are out of here.